The story of the Pandavas and the crane from the Mahabharata. The Mahabharata is an epic that tells the tale of two families who are fighting for the right to rule the land. It's political and also filled with ancient Indian wisdom used culturally, religiously, and also in yoga. The Mahabharata is famous for the Bhagavad Gita, the song of Krishna, which takes place on the battlefield between the two families. This story occurs before then when the Pandava brothers were exiled in the forest for 12 years. Long story short, the ruling family of the Pandavas were exiled into the forest by their cousins, the Kauravas. One day, the Pandavas were thirsty and went in search for water. One of the brothers, Nakula, climbed a tree and spotted a lake filled with cranes. He informed his brothers of this and promptly ran to the lake. As he arrived there, he heard a voice forbidding him from drinking the water. But he was so thirsty, he disregarded the warning, and as soon as the water touched his lips, he fell down dead. In succession, the younger brothers arrived at the lake to get the water, while also looking for the previous brother, each one of them finding the preceding brother lying motionless on the ground. Each of them heard the words of warning, disregarded those words, and attempted to drink the water. Each of them also fell down dead. Until there was only the oldest brother, Yudhishthira, left, waiting for his younger brothers to bring him back some water. He eventually got so worried and also overcome with thirst, he went looking for his brothers at the lake. At the lake, he found his fallen brothers, but he was so thirsty that he decided to drink before trying to find out what happened to them. Yudhishthira then heard the voice warning him and saw a giant crane among the other cranes, giving the warning. The crane said its name was Yaksha, and if Yudhishthira could answer a few questions, he would not only allow Yudhishthira to drink the water, but he would also revive the fallen brothers. Yudhishthira, the wisest of the brothers, agreed to this. The first question Yaksha asked was, "What is the news of the world?" Yudhishthira's response did not include politics or economics, even though he himself was from a royal family and suffered from a political coup. His response was that all living beings have forgotten their inner divine nature and find themselves in a state of ignorance, which causes them to suffer. The next question Yaksha asked was, "What is the greatest wonder?" Yudhishthira's answer was, "Although we see around us that all people and other living creatures are constantly dying, we believe this will not happen to us. We think that somehow we will escape death." Yaksha's next question was, "Who is happy in this world?" To this, Yudhishthira answered, "Those who have achieved self-realization, who have found the truth hidden in the caves of their hearts, and who share their knowledge and grace with anyone who cares to receive it. They are truly happy." The crane Yaksha asked Yudhishthira more than 100 questions, and Yudhishthira revealed himself to be wise and learned, as illustrated in his responses. Finally, Yaksha revealed himself to be as Yama, the god of death or destiny. He said to Yudhishthira, "Since you consider the virtues of non-violence and equality as higher than profit and pleasure, let all your brothers wake up alive." A simple thing we can learn from this story of the crane and Yudhishthira and the Pandava brothers is not to lose heart and persevere. Remembering that Yudhishthira was thirsty and distraught because of his fallen brothers, he still went through the challenge of answering Yaksha's 100 over questions. He did not lose balance and he kept focus, which we are invited to do as well as we keep our balance while focusing on Bakasana, the pose that we are working on today.